Luke, how have you found your time so far at Keighley? It's been a few short but busy weeks. We've had a bit of a mixed bag of results, some games that we probably should have won. Give us your thoughts on those games and generally how you feel the team is progressing.
Um, I think first of all we're improving. The season didn't start great off to Featherstone, but yeah, I think we're improving steadily, and we're just we've been involved in a few tight games. One that's gone our way and a couple that's gone the opposite way. I mean, the Batley game. Still have nightmares about that one now, getting beat in the last second. But no, I think we're steadily an improving team. And obviously I've missed the last couple of weeks due to a little niggle, but back fit now and hoping we can get some continuity, especially in the halves, and kick on and move forward. It's a new group, and we kind of always said that we're always going to grow and get better as the season goes on, and I believe that's what it will do. A bit light on numbers at the minute as well, as all teams will be. You know, you pick up a couple of injuries, but no, it's time to start cracking on and getting some wins together.
You said the season moves on. It does move on. We're at Halifax away this week at the Shane. It'll be your 350th professional game. Did you ever think that was a possibility when you first started out in 2007 at Doncaster?
I think when you start out as a young lad, you just you take every game as they come, and obviously starting off at Leeds and then going on loan to Doncaster. Yeah, we're loving it. We're probably 18, 19 years old, and yeah, you just take every week as it comes, and 349 games later, it feels like about 550 games, to be honest. 350, yeah, obviously a couple of bad injuries, probably missed a couple of seasons through injury as well. So, yeah, it actually feels like a lot more than that, or the body feels like that anyway.
And just reflecting on some of those 350 games, you played for some top Super League clubs: Harlequins, Bradford, Castleford, Leeds, and Hull FC.
It's a long list.
It is a long list. Talk us through a few of your fondest moments in the game. I know the Challenge Cup in 2020 is probably up there for you, and the Cass season of 17.
Yeah, look, I probably, from every club I've been at, there's been great memories, whether it's starting off in London, the Harlequins as it was then, and a young kid playing Super League, which is all I ever wanted to do. So I remember my mum and dad packing my car up and going off down there at 19 years old, and you're playing Super League, you're on the crest of a wave, and I loved the time down there. My mum and dad used to love coming down and seeing me play in London. Then up to Bradford, which he had some good times there, a lot of off-the-field trouble, but then on to Castleford. And look, Castleford were where kind of my footy got going, and under Parley, and just kept improving, and the team kept improving, and we slowly assembled a championship-winning squad, which went on to get beat in the GF. But yeah, I had some great times there. You mentioned the semi-final. The GF was not quite as happy, but just the team that we assembled then and we played some good stuff. Jake was part of that, and he was instrumental as well. So, and then obviously on to Leeds, which quite a surreal year, winning the Challenge Cup, but no one there because it was COVID. But again, massive achievement, and yeah, it's some of them days that you remember for the rest of my life, and my kids will as well. And I think that's probably what I'm most proud of. You know, the journey that I've been on, and I'm still lucky enough to do this as my job. And like I said, when I come here at the start of the year, if my career ended tomorrow, I'd be real happy and content with how it's gone. And yeah, it's been a real good journey. And look, I've still got a few more games left yet, so hopefully we can go to Halifax and make the 350th special on Sunday.
Definitely. Good stuff, a great career, Luke. You mentioned we're going to Halifax on Sunday. They had a win against Fev in the Cup last week. They're out. They'll be flexing the muscles a little bit. they'll be pretty confident after that, beating the league favourites. What are you expecting there? Tough game?
Yeah, tough game. They're a good team. They always seem to be up and around the top end of the championship. They've got some real good players, as you say. A massive scalp beating Featherstone on the weekend, and yeah, they'll be feeling very confident as we kind of went the opposite way and made it real hard for ourselves, getting a player sent off. And I don't think I've ever played uns. I think I might have done actually. As a Leeds junior, played in the Harry Jepson Cup, I think it was. But I was saying the lads always seem to think that whenever you go to Hunslet, it's a real tight, scrappy game, and it was exactly that on Sunday as well. So look, we've got some improvement to do, and hopefully we can kick on and put that performance behind us. Because I didn't think we were great at the weekend, and we kind of scrambled through it. But we're in the next round of the Challenge Cup, so that's all that you needed to do.
Yeah, and the draws tonight. Is there anyone particularly fancy facing?
Do you know what? My cousin's actually still in for Hunslet. Are they? What's it called? Hunslet Old Boys? Or the
Amateur rugby league.
Yeah, they always changed. I think they've merged now with the Hunslet Warriors. But yeah, my cousin plays for them. He's a standoff for them. So we actually, when we drew out Hunslet, I walked in the change room and they said, "Oh, we've drawn Hunslet," and I thought it was that Hunslet. So that would be a definitely one I'd like to see.